Ever since I was young, I've loved the game of basketball. Maybe it's because of the school I went to, or maybe it's because I'm Filipino. But for as long as I can remember, I've been obsessed with watching, playing, and consuming all things basketball. Now, loving basketball, especially as a Filipino, comes with the curse of being, well, shorter than most people. So say goodbye to dunking. And I'm also not the most athletic person ever. So it's also a goodbye to flashy layups just like this. Wow, look at him fly. So, what's left for me? Shooting.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! Rebound box. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
If basketball was my first love, then shooting was like that first kiss. Ask any one of my friends. If I ever got the ball, no dribbles, no passing, I just rise up and let it fly. I obsessed over the jump shot. I'd look up the greatest shooters in the world, trying to see what made them so great at this one skill. I'd watch hours of videos, go frame by frame, pixel by pixel, just to see if I could do it too. But the more I obsessed, the more I compared my shot to theirs. Why couldn't I look like Curry, or Durant, or Thompson? Was there something wrong with me? I got so caught up in thinking that if my jump shot could perfectly replicate theirs, that somehow I could then get the same results. But I could never get it quite right. And I was forgetting the most important thing, getting the ball through the hoop. And that's what we tend to do. Forget the point, forget the goal, forget the reason why we do this in the first place. I realized it wasn't about copying someone else's shot, but finding and trusting my own. So I had to break it down, back to basics. When you learn to shoot a basketball, you learn one word: beef. No, not that beef. No, not that beef either. Great show though. But beef. Balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through. Put those things together and you have yourself a jump shot. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to look perfect. Trust me, mine never did. But by consistently practicing and reminding myself of those basic fundamentals, I found that my shot naturally took its own shape. It didn't matter if it looked like anyone else's, because as long as I stuck to the basics, I gave myself the best chance to make it. And it turns out those basics, those fundamentals, don't just apply to a jump shot. They also apply to real life. Now, in my early 20s, I still find myself slipping into that old middle school mentality. Just like 13-year-old Luigi comparing his jump shot to Steph Curry's, I find myself comparing my life to others. But now, it isn't Steph Curry. It's a friend, someone on LinkedIn who makes it look like they have their whole life put together. It's someone who just graduated while I was still studying at uni. And I'm sat here wondering if I've already been left behind. But growing up is realizing that this process looks different for everyone. Every jump shot is unique. It's no different to a fingerprint, how someone holds a pencil, or how someone drives a car. Everyone has their own way. There's no blueprint for getting the ball through the hoop, just like there isn't a blueprint for getting through life. But if you stick to your form, your fundamentals, you give yourself the best chance. Maybe not a perfect one, but a real one. Because life isn't always pretty. Sometimes I'll miss, and that's okay. Because if I remember my jump shot, I'll always have a chance to make it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how it looks. It's about the shot going in, even if it's a little ugly. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.